Good morning and welcome to Flannel Hill Farm. It is a chilly, kind of cloudy, I think it's supposed to rain today kind of day. But today is Thursday, which is Hen House Thursday. So I was kind of gonna go through their shaw, their coop, and kind of how we are operating their area here, and then we're going to talk about kind of what our plan is for this coming year with chickens, and we'll go from there. So this is a big K version of the Justin Rhodes Chickshaw. I believe this is a 2.0. This is what they've been in since it was built. They were probably a couple months old. No. They were probably 6 months old when they got in here. They seem to like it. So we're gonna look at it. It's got handles coming out so that you can move it using this handle. They like to use it as an outdoor roosting bar, as you can tell. And then they got a ramp going up into it. And then inside, they have 4 nesting boxes. They have all these little roosting bars, which they don't really appreciate these little roosting bars. They like to sit up on that one. So now that I know that, this entire lid can come up. It's locked here and over there right now. We put 2 locks on the ramp door, and it's got big bicycle wheels, but they're airless wheels. Nesting boxes come out back here, and each nesting box has a Roosty's nesting pad in it, which works wonders. You can just pull it out and shake it off, and it's clean again. You can also put water through it. Inside the coop, there is a flat plywood. You can put water, food bucket, you could put a dust pan so they can give themselves dust baths, any of that. And then over here we have a mineral tray here, so you could put minerals in there if you needed to, oyster shells, anything else that you would need for chickens. Generally, if it's going to be really cold, I just put extra food in there so that if they get cold at night, they can eat something. Their metabolism, when they eat, their metabolism will keep them warm for about 3 hours. So they have a water bucket out here, a feed bucket, and then Big K brought their hanging feed in here because it was in the way for the puppies. They also have all of this space within this netting to roam, and the netting gets moved every once in a while. Every once in a while you can tell they're kind of bored with where they are. They quit scratching, they quit, what do they call that? They quit looking for bugs and stuff, and so that's when you kind of know that like they've had enough of that area. And then we move the fence and they go back at it. We just have a grounding rod and a killer solar charger. It is a Herdsman brand 30-mile range solar 12 fence charger, and it puts out, I think it said 3.1 plus joules, so that works. This coming year, I think our plan is going to be maybe to buy some already done chickens. I think I'll wait, and maybe around springtime people will be getting rid of some chickens. Maybe they'll be downsizing, maybe they'll be getting rid of some because they got chicks coming or something. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't think we're gonna do chicks this year. The only reason we would do chicks this year is for meat birds, and we'll have to figure that out as we go. This is still the meat bird chicken tractor. So we have 2 ropes up there. One holds a food, one holds a water, and we put about 25 in here. I think you could probably put about 30 birds in there. And then they roam around in there. They get fresh grass, fresh bugs. It's just poultry netting, the real small wire mesh around the bottom, and then a good heavy duty tarp that has been ripped to pieces, but that's okay. And then this, again, there's wheels on the back. You can pick it up with the rope and pull it around. Move them when they're in there. We move them every day when they get bigger, because they do destroy the grass within a day. They scratch it up, and I guess they don't destroy it. They scratch it up. It makes it look better, actually, when they're done with it. So it all works well. But yeah, I think meat birds would be the only reason we'd get chicks this coming year. And replenishing egg layers, I think, is going to happen with actual chickens. I don't think we're going to do chicks this year. I don't want to, right now would be the time to get them and grow them out. Well, probably like January would be the time to get them, and then grow them out and butcher them so it's not so hot and they don't die of heart attacks. And Cornish cross are pretty notorious for heart attacks, but that would be the ideal scenario. However, being as though we're really trying to finish the house, it's probably not our best idea personally at this time. So I think that's the decision, unless something happens and we get the house done and we, then maybe we'll think about it. But that's our plan. I do, however, have 2 of the easiest chicken breeds to work with. So I don't want you guys to think that, like, because our chickens are easygoing, or I can do all of this stuff with my chickens or whatever. The birds that I have are very easygoing. They are beginner friendly, and they just all around do a better job of just being good first time chicken rearer chickens. So they're also cold hardy, so them being able to survive in this cold the way that I'm doing it is probably not the case for all chicken breeds. So I just want you to be aware of that. Don't just assume that a bird that somebody's trying to get rid of and you're gonna try to take it and rear chickens is going to work as well, or as poorly, I guess. We have lost quite a few. It does seem to have slowed down. We haven't lost one in a week or 2, so I think whatever we did, whether it be that we totally showed them that we know, or they've tried and they've gotten nuked by that fence, I don't know. But I guess KK stepped on it. Creed stepped on it a couple times. Neither one of them liked it. So I don't know, maybe there's something to that. Are you coming, or you want to stay in there? You coming, Kona? Kona bear. Come on, Kona. Good girl. Good girl. I think she'd stay down there if you let her. And I would have let her if she wanted to. Oh, here's Benny. Here's Benny. Come on, KK. So, that's what I know. That's what our Thursdays are gonna be. Just like a chicken update. We'll talk about chickens. I'll tell you new things I've learned about chickens and new ideas we got, things we're trying. I picked 3 eggs this morning, so that's cool. So we're still doing December 19th. You gotta have your gift cards sent out. Crazy Crafter Adventures and I are doing a collab. $10 gift cards to Walmart for the vets at the Mount Vernon, Missouri Veterans Home. If you have it in your budget this year, we'd greatly appreciate it. On your way up down the hill, if you wouldn't mind liking, sharing, subscribing, hitting that little bell notification button thing down there. And just remember, we appreciate y'all.